Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from the bank. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed up.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 43. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right. And it's complete inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That one intended for Joe Mixon. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So they dodged an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Here's Stroud again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
been good from Fairbairn. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
1st and 10 on to Mixon. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd and 8. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive, went backwards. He's going to send this one forward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. It's fielded at the 14. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another run for Henry. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready.
They'll run here with Henry. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. some work to do on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go now. 19. Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go.
Once more, here's Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 7, Texans 3.
Stout all set to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. First down throw by Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. No finding his back, Nixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Complete to Joe Nixon.
So, well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6. That one's incomplete. The connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 21. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Panther 60. Pat, go check. Go check.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Passes man is cut by Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Here we go.
line.
Third, go.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Running once more with Henry. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Hey, check that.
This is Henry on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Play action on first down. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. He doesn't slow down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready.
Henry running to the left. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens facing a 3rd and 6.
Okay, break. Bronco switch. Back to 60. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's able to hit Crowder's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Stout all set to send this one away. He's got the squiver. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. From the gun, Stroud. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Tommy Townsend on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at at their own 39-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19, 18. Roll. Let's go.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
70 Timberwolves.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jared Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Schultz with the catch. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And then off here to Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Texans will line up.
He's throwing for it! And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
14, Texans 11. Naomi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Raleigh's set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans take a 3rd-quarter lead. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
18, Ravens 14. Fairbairn to kick off for
Nice
Houston.
little energy on their sideline after that bumper return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold it ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go.
The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Got this one down for Henry. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hot, hot.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Jr. And the Texans get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working quickly here.
Look hot, look hot.
Stroud now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They're looking to throw. And he's got it. Complete to Collins. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
17 yards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Stroud. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Come on, come on.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go. Bronco in.
They'll go play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, go!
Looking for a throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
No fine in his back. Nixon. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th!
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Ready, 65 catch, Viking 18.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Check smash, check.
From the pistol, Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
70, ready.
Setting up a throw. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now lead by 10. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Get up.
Airing it out to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Second and 13. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Swap. Another swap. 19 Texas. Why Tony?
Trying to throw on 1st down. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Oh, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Henry running left. Ooh, better on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready. Alert. Ready.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Let's go now. Go.
They go play action on 1st. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. They'll put them in the spin cycle. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, ready? Cougar 19. Hey, smash Bronco.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Open space inside the 40. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go, Reed. Viking 18.
They run it with King Henry. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Reload. Bronco 80. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Now a run with Henry. Broke through the tackle. Up to the races. Middle of the field. 30. He's at the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game is effort with a capital E.
Ready.
Pitch play, left side. So the Texans come away with the road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.